we're here to discuss art number 2026-1, the police chief. Uh, Y'all have any discussion concerning this right now?
Can I start first?
Could I say something first?
Oh, yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. I talked to the mayor yesterday concerning this matter, and I also talked to the attorney, Brian Cash, and we decided to go with a different turn. Maybe Councilman Whitaker could explain it more to what we talked about.
Well, after discussion with the stuff don't work around here. After discussions with the mayor and letting, I guess, cooler heads prevail, one of the things I suggested, along with trying to accommodate what Mayor Scott wants as well, um, I suggested that we go the same route as we do with appointing the city clerk and the two attorneys. And that will be the mayor will recommend or appoint, I'm sorry, the mayor will appoint and the council will confirm. And Mayor Scott agreed that he would bring in the council on a work session of some type to present the candidates that he's thinking about hiring and get our input on those candidates. Um, But, and I do want to say for the record that any one of us five can introduce a resolution, a policy, or ordinance. And just because it's introduced doesn't mean that's what has to be passed. We all have a say-so in language in these documents. Uh, Example, last night, Planning and Zoning Commission went over the ordinance for on-premise alcohol for bars and lounges. They recommended that we add language for security, um, a non-compete clause, and one other suggestion they made last night. And so that just shows how government works, how we can have something presented in front of us, but as a body, discuss the best way forward and make the necessary adjustments. So just because it's written and presented to us, any one of us can redact, add, or change language to best fit the needs of the city. So I'm all for creating a policy to where the mayor will get that list of candidates from the personnel board. He'll decide the best, 2 or 3 candidates that he thinks, and he'll say, "This is the one I want." After discussion with the council, and he will appoint that individual, and the council will confirm it the same language and the same way it's written up in the state code for the city clerk and the attorneys to be appointed by the council.
Okay, so I have questions. You said, okay, so just repeating back what you said, the new language would say that the mayor will appoint and the council will affirm or confirm.
Yes, correct.
He would present the mayor a list of 2 to 3 candidates from the personnel board.
Mhm.
He would then bring those individuals in for us to meet them, vet them, or just, talk to them, whatever that process is like. And he would choose,
Mhm.
and then we would affirm it.
That's correct.
So my questions are, how will the ordinance be written up to address firing? And how would the ordinance be written up to address what if 2 council members or 3 council members doesn't affirm who he's chosen? What is the process that happens after that?
I don't have an answer for the last one, but I would suggest that the same way it's written up for the clerk and the attorneys, that the mayor has to say so over the firing. I would not want to leave it up to 5 individuals, because I'm not sure how much of a news buff you are, but Lipscomb right now is in a pickle. And Brookside just settled a $1.5 million lawsuit with their police department. So I would want it to mirror the same language as the clerk's appointment and the attorney's appointments as well. I think that will make it clearer and a more fair procedure Because one of the things that Attorney Cash did mention was that when the personnel board, when you open the job for the personnel board, and they create a list, us as counselors who don't have a staff, who are considered part-time, don't have the ability to do the legwork to vet those candidates. So the mayor has a staff of, I think, 70 something employees here in the city. And so he can appoint any one of those, he can appoint any one of those employees to do the vetting for him if he wanted to. And so I think the mayor's office is set up more to vet those candidates, even though the personnel board will too. But I think the mayor's office is set up to do that work with the council is. And honestly, I've had conversations with Mayor Scott over the past 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I have to trust his word. I have to trust that he's going to stand by his word and what he said. And there's something I can go on. He's for the record, he's never lied to me. He's never misled me. And so I just trust what he's going to say. Now, I will also say for the record, me and Council President Williams met with Mayor Scott about 6 weeks ago about possibly getting a police chief for the city. And to Mayor Scott's credit, he heard the concerns, he heard the rationale behind him wanting to get a police chief, and he went forth to open that position up to see what candidates were available. And I will say, I'm sorry for being so long, and I will say that the person that board, if Mayor gets a list and he looks at that list and say, I don't like none of these people, and the mayor has the right to go back and get a new list. So I really want that to be up to the mayor because, again, the mayor has to supervise this person day to day. And I don't want to hire anybody if that will conflict on what he wants.
Okay, so what about the last, you said you don't know about if a council member chooses not to affirm? If it's 3 that says, well, we don't like, what are we going to put language in there that says they do not have the power to do that?
This will be this language will be rewritten in plain, but we can know exactly. Talk with the attorney what we putting in there and what we moving forward with.
Okay.
So by the next February the 19th, the next meeting, we will move forward with this.
So in whatever language you want to see in there, let's email the proper attorney to make it legalese for us, so we can so we can vote on it. But I don't see, like I said, I keep going back to the clerk and the attorneys. We all agree that if the mayor is suggesting Ms. Van, Mr. Hendricks, and Mr. Cash, let's go with the mayor's suggestion. So I don't see, and again, the personnel board does their due diligence before they give the mayor a list of candidates.
Okay, so we will make sure you said this is live?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it is.
It is. It's on.
I'm on YouTube.
No, YouTube.
Yeah.
I click live.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. So, okay. So this language will reflect what we're talking about, and we will be able to review that document in another work session or in public in front of everybody again.
It'll be reviewed at council meeting on the 19th. It should be in your.
Okay.
And so this way, I think we're going to create a policy and not an ordinance or a resolution. So a policy doesn't require a public hearing.
That's
Got it.
That's
Thank you. Okay, got it. I understand. Got it. Okay. Good job.
Is any more questions concerning the ordinance thing with the police chief?
And I like stating things for the record. This is how government works. We have an issue, whatever we feel about it, we table it, we calm down, we find a middle ground, and we move forward. And I think, and again, this for the record, this police chief position, to my understanding, will eventually cover the public safety aspect of the city. And that this police chief will come in and say, hey, this is what we can do for the department. It's not getting a department, it's just somebody in place who has experience.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Anything,
Council.
Council Lady Tasha? Okay. We're gonna be moving on to the next thing is on the agenda is council committee. Miss Council Lady Tasha, we want to talk about the council meeting committee that you want to bring forward.
Me, about the council committees. I don't know. I didn't put this on here. Who put this on? Did you put? Oh, no, I didn't put this on here.
Okay, if you didn't put it on there, we can just leave it like it is and we can move on, so.
Yeah.
That's, anybody, any more discussion on anything?
No, I don't have any discussion.
Okay, then, we're gonna adjourn the meeting and we'll move forward with what we have on.
When you going to gavel?
Huh?
Get your gavel?
Use it. Yeah, that's-